Welcome back, everybody. So we have just been around the Phalanx Shrine, spoken to all the NPCs that we've got. Got ourselves a couple of extra goodies. We did get a new ring from Irina. Sorry, I was just struggling to remember her name there. Really apologise for that. So yeah, we just got a new ring from Irina, which allows us to attune additional spells. We've also got Flynn's ring, which means increase our attack as we lower equip load. And being as we are fairly light, or can be even lighter, we're going to test this out, because why not? Just to kind of see how effective it is, with the kind of weight ratio that right now. We're not going to go all the way down to a loincloth, but so that should be really good. I mean, you know, if it was down to 30%, it probably would be a lot better, but we will see how much this helps our damage. We've got everything else on, that's cool. So, first thing we're going to do, we need to transport over to Howell Lothric. I know it kind of feels like it's going backwards a little bit, but we need to go to the tower on the wall. This is going to be really quick. As I do have a method for taking this guy down. Hopefully it still works as it did last time I did this. Cool, so down we're going to go. Down we go, wait for that guy to move out. And go out this way. Out this way. You won't use any of that noise. Take that down. Go down this way first. Obviously be careful because those are explosive barrels, but we have the ability to explode them from here. Just keep an eye on your back just in case something decides to try and sneak up on you. Guy banging his head on the wall over this way. Got the mail breaker. I believe there's one more enemy. No? Okay. Unlock the cell. And talk to this guy.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part and I'll do mine.
Cool, so that's done. And while we could have recruited this guy earlier, I feel it's kind of a little bit better and a little bit more efficient just to come and grab him after we've got the key for the cell on the other side. So, grab our throwing knives. I'm sure I just saw a guy moving around in here. Yeah. Decided to chase me, did you? There you go. So down here is a fairly tough enemy. I always like to call them challenge fights because it's optional. Okay. There he is. Let's get this elevator back down. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to bait him over here. When he gets a little bit closer, we're going to activate the lift, ride back up the lift. He is going to fall down that hole. Are you ready? Oh, he got on the lift. No! Okay, plan B. Is he on the lift? Nope. It's funny that didn't work. I can't believe he got on the lift. Where is he? He's reset. Okay. Let's try this again then. So clearly we need to get on the lift a bit quicker. There we go. Second time's a charm. Let's go check he didn't leave anything else down there for us. Always like to check that I've not missed anything. Cool, so with that we are going to homeward bone back to... well, it doesn't really matter which bonfire, but last bonfire us then. So obviously we do already have Aretas Bone, so you know, feel free to go and give that to Grey Rat if you wish to. Go and get some items from it, so that's absolutely fine. Just for the sake of the guide and sake of not having to go back to Firelink Shrine right now, we're going to be carrying on forward. Yeah, so these guys, they can be quite brutal, but they are much easier if you kind of just catch them whilst they're still transforming. So round this way we go. We should have... no, maybe it's not here. I think there's a shriving stone around here somewhere. Jumping attack on you. There we go, shriving stone. So just keeping to the left at the moment. Main reason for this is because these will just ambush you if you're not careful, so we're trying to avoid that. So over here we're going to rush in and try and get rid of these guys as quick as we can. There we go, there's going to be another one on its way down. Now these aren't actually all that aggressive. These kind of like dream chaser guys, I think that's what they're called. Take you down. That's cool. Now there is another one that can drop from up there, but doesn't seem to have done it this time around, so that's fine by us. We'll be killing it soon enough anyway. Just checking around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Cool, should be an item on the other side of this though. Get some souls. Gone the wrong way there, how do I know? Alright, and so over onto this right hand side and drop down here. And then we are going to face an NPC type character. Miranda, I think her name is. No, you don't. She's not too much trouble. Her attacks aren't particularly fast, but the butcher's knife that she drops just has the ability to heal you as you attack with it, which is pretty useful. Pick up the brigand axe. I think we get our first braille tome around here. In fact, no, that's further on. Brigand set. We've got some twin daggers, which is nice if you want to use those. There's some nice items for us. So, we're going to go up to the left before we go to the right. Got some dudes around here to get rid of. Obviously, be careful of this guy on the floor. Don't miss him. Stamina regenerate. This guy done. Ooh, extra time that shard. Nice. We don't upgrade our pyromancer flame with that. Okay, so at this point, instead of going to the left over there, we're going to go straight over to the right. There should be a drop down right here. Got two dogs, one of which can spit poison, so be careful. Oh, he doesn't like fire. Stop! Haha! That's what you get for having stupid movement. So there's the braille tone that I was talking about earlier. Morn's ring. Let's check what that does. Boost miracles. So that's if you are a miracle user, that's going to be good for you. Coming up this way is going to save us a ambush later on from Mr. Red Eyes. Get you down. So do note, these guys are actually passive until you get too close to them or actually attack them. The only ones that are actually aggressive are these. We are going to kill them all anyway. It's crazy how much damage even the 75 of you now. And we've got the last one here. Cool, and that is this area cleared. So we're going to head on down to the next bonfire, which is just down this way. I'm currently playing in online mode, so I do need to switch that over in a second so I don't get too many impromptu invasions. First we'll talk to these guys.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I'm Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We're well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way. Oh, yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He is an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. beyond the flooded woods lies
Okay, so that's you over. And then come and talk to this guy. We should get the Blue Sentinel's Covenant. There we go. It doesn't actually say anything there. It's just a bit of a weirdo. So Blue Sentinel's Covenant, we now have that. If you equip the Blue Sentinels, if you are in the vicinity of somebody being invaded, and that is in the way of blue, you'll be summoned to go and give them a hand. Pretty cool, huh? So with that, we are now going to go and sort out Grey Rat's questline, talk to Leonhard, and wrap up this episode basically. No, don't want to mouse along that. Stop it. So we've now got even more business in here. So we've just reached the Road of Sacrifices and we have Cirrus appeared. Now I think I am going to do Cirrus's questline again because she did end up being quite helpful in the end and she was pretty cool. So I'm going to be doing that. It is worth noting that I think if you do Cirrus's questline, you can't do. Well, it felt like you couldn't do Leonhard's. I am going to try it, and we'll see how that goes. Now, to carry on Cirrus's questline, you have to not join Rosaria's Fingers, which is the covenant that Leonhard is essentially promoting at the top. So, we're going to talk to Cirrus now.
You're an unkindled, aren't you? I am Cirrus of the Sunless Realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. I doubt we've much to bless.
She doesn't say very much to us at this point, but basically we'll have the opportunity to join the Rosaria's Fingers later on. If you do that, she essentially dislikes us and we don't really get that many more interactions with her. But she's like quite useful later on in the game, so I'm going to keep her happy in this playthrough.
Aha, you found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were a dangerous woman. Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep. Now invade and pillage.
Cool, so that's that done. Next we need to go and talk to Grey Rat, who we are going to upset because we're going to give him Aretas Bone, which will progress his questline. It should be one way. Okay, it'll be this way, mate. Get out of here. Finally know my way around Firelink pretty well now. it took me a while to kind of get used to all of these kind of rat runs and stuff. But here he is.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
So, we've got a few items in here. Of note, we have got spear, hammer, no, not a hammer, mace. It's a hammer type weapon though. We've got a bastard sword, so some pretty decent damage on that. And we have got the longsword and the bandit's knife. Crazy enough, we can't use any of it because of our stat distribution at the moment. The cool thing is though, we may end up putting our dexterity up to 10, so we can use some other ones of these. With one dexterity, you can technically still use the bastard sword. You just have to two-hand it. But we will see kind of where we want to go, because the thing that I want to try and stay away from is really heavy weapons, because as you can see that's got a weight of 8 in comparison to some of the stuff that we're using now, which is going to take our equip load up, and doing that will mean not only do we then have to invest points in dexterity, we'll then have to invest points in vitality, and I want to try and avoid that if possible. Also got the thief. We also got the thief mask and some other bits and bobs. The thief mask is pretty cool and pretty light, so I'm probably going to take that.
heavens. She was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. You can keep the ring as...
Cool, so that's his dialogue all sorted.
Goodbye.
And we've now got a fairly good accompaniment of people in our filing. It's quite a busy place now. And so next we are going to spend some souls. Let's get all of this used. This is a quick way actually. How much do I need for a level? 5k. So I need to hit 12 for 2 levels. Don't think we're going to do that. So there's not really much point in using those.
Ash in wine. Well, very then.
So we're going to have another one in endurance. I am concentrating on kind of what I call survival stats before I start bringing up attunement. So vigor at 20, endurance at 20. Once that happens, it will give me much more freedom to kind of start putting some into attunement, which I want to try to get to 30, and then we'll be gradually increasing our intelligence and faith. Now, depending on how this goes, obviously we'll probably end up putting a few points into strength or dexterity once I find a weapon that I think I want to use for this build. Vitality may rise depending on the weight of obviously the said weapon and any armor sets we want to use, and then endurance will probably be the dump stat after that. And what I mean by dump stat, that means once I'm happy with where my stat distribution is, I'll probably decide on a level that I want to get to. So this is probably going to be a little bit higher than a lot of other people, so maybe like 150 or 160. And I do like to keep it at like a round level, and I'll put the final few points into either endurance or vitality because they are kind of, what's the word? They're almost infinitely useful because of the way they work. So we'll take our extra stamina. It's going to be nice for us.
Farewell, Min.
So that is the beginning areas of the game. Totally cleared. We've got all of the NPCs out there. Those areas do take, or at least for some reason to me anyway, they take a lot longer than a lot of the other areas because of how intertwined the undead settlement is and the High Wall of Lothric is. Now, the road of sacrifices is much quicker. You'll find that we go through many more areas at a much faster rate because they're just a bit flatter. As you'll see in a second when we get back over this way, when you look out into the swamp, it's just a big flat area that's not really going to cause any issues. So although it is quite large in its expanse, you kind of just go around, clear each part of it out, clear, you get all the way around, you get to a bonfire that's over on the left, and then that's it, the area is done. There's nothing to really that you need to come back for, like we obviously had to go back for Grey Rat and the Red Eye Orb and that kind of stuff. So I will see you in the next episode, everybody. I'll switch to offline mode because I don't really want all this stuff kind of appearing in my game. I've never seen a... oh yeah, of course, what's on. So, see you next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.